there, my name is Stacey Chapman and I'm from Artsy Craftsy. I'm just going to explain a little bit about my work today. So this piece is the fox, and he was quite a labour of love, it has to be said. I think I spent about 3 months on him in total. There were some days that were very long days and others they were very short because I kind of got to the point where I couldn't twiddle anymore. So basically, he may not be clear in the way that he's been produced, but he is mainly made up of freehand machine embroidery and then all of this glorious texture that's all the way over his back. Every single little tuft of that, I hand sort of twisted together. So I blended probably up to about 4 or 5 different colours, each tiny little strand. So I would add a colour and then the next one and then the next one, and then I would roll them out, I'd lay them on my embroidery underneath, and then I would embroider over the top, and then I would just keep applying and applying and applying. So there are so many layers in this guy, and basically the amount of stitching. So I may only literally do a couple of stitches and then actually change thread and change bobbin as well. And so that's why it ends up with such a dense piece of work. And especially if you look at the tiny tufts actually on his tail. I've actually ended up putting some of my own dog hair into the picture as well, because the colours work together and it gives a real lovely sort of change of depth when you've got very fine hair against the fibres that sort of have been wound together. Now his eyes, they were a real challenge. It was so difficult on this scale to get them absolutely right. So I think I ended up using about 7 different colours of metallics in his eyes in the end. And if I remember rightly, it actually took me about a whole week to do them, even though they're probably only about a centimetre square, I would say. And there are a couple of threads that I actually left hanging because when they catch the light, it actually really does glimmer. And then I've actually placed him onto a piece of bark to mount him in the background because I wanted to keep it as sort of textural that sort of emulated his own fur. So thank you very much for watching my little video. As I said, this is Stacey Chapman from Artsy Craftsy. If you'd like any more information about my work or any commissions, my website is www.artsycraftsy.com. Thank you.